Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister, friend, and spiritual wife for life, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we're reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation, my lovies. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, and everyone in between, my lovey. It really is an honor to be here to channel these energies for you. For those of you who are new, my lovies, I'm Truth Nunez. I am an energy channeler. I have the gift of clairvoyance, clairsentience, and other gifts. And I come to you to present my gifts to you as contribution to our humanity, my lovies. So that we, for some of you, something about insanity, something about P90X and insanity. For some of you, home workouts, my lovies. Home workouts, my lovies. Dang, that's in your field, my lovies. Go get it, sister friends. Go get it, brother friends. But welcome to those that are not doing home workouts on this moon day. Keeping in mind that, again, I am reading collective energies, but I have the gift of prophesizing. I have the gift of channeling energies, thanks to God. And I am very honored to share these gifts with you through this channel. Again, these are collective reads. I'm reading multiple energies at one time. So again, whatever applies to you, you apply it to your situation. And if it doesn't, you leave it so somebody else can apply it to theirs. It is what's fair, my lovies. If you need a private read, you can look at the Calendly link to book with your spiritual wife for life and your spiritual shrink, my lovies. Your spiritual advisor. You like that one, my lovies? You like spiritual advisor? Again, thank you, my lovies. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for everything you do, my lovies. It really means a lot to me that you get it. That you get it, my lovies. You just get it. I love it. I absolutely do. Welcome to Jesus. Check out our Spanish channel, my lovies. For those of you who have not, my gosh, it's kind of like happening like it happened here. One day we were, it was just 20 subscribers, 5 subscribers, and now it's like, oh my God, hundreds by the day. For some of you, something is growing faster than you think, and for some of you, it's a baby. There's a pregnancy, a birth for some of you. Not a pregnancy. For some of you, there's actually like a birth. Like, oh, the baby's here. You're going to be celebrating a baby, my lovies. Someone was hating on a situation, but you're going to be celebrating a hater. For some of you, you're going to be celebrating a hater. For some of you, you may be celebrating the birth of a baby by somebody who does not necessarily have your best interest in mind. But no matter what, we can celebrate new life, my lovies, right? We're going to celebrate new life. For some of you, you're celebrating a hater who does not have your best interest in mind. But it's okay. Fake friends were in the field. But, for some of you, you really love somebody, even if you know that they don't give two craps about you. And you're going to celebrate them. For some of you, you could be celebrating people at work. You could be celebrating people in your community where it's like, I'm doing it because it makes me feel good. And even though someone misunderstood or there's going to be a misunderstanding. But for some of you, you feel good taking care of somebody or celebrating someone, and it's genuine and it's sincere. You wish the baby well, or you wish somebody well on their new beginning, and that's what matters. That's what matters, as long as it's sincere, even though it's not reciprocal for some of you. But anyways, let's get started right away. Let's thank the ancestors. I want to thank all of your ancestors that protect and love and guide you. To all of your trusted ancestors that protect, love, and guide you. To all of your trusted ancestors that protect, love, and guide you. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. For some of you, this is someone like if, for example, something about Eva, something about something about like Beth, Libeth, Lilybeth, combination like that. For some of you, again, there are all types of people that come here. For some of you, you have a very intimate connection with your ancestors, and someone does not like that. For some reason, They criticize you behind your back quite a bit. This could be a family member for some of you, or this could be someone in a work environment. Or again, for some of you, this is someone who is actually, something about Morgan, something about Megan. This is someone that's actually like pregnant and about to have a baby for some of you. That's a specific, for some of you, that's more specific, so you'll know who this is. But this person does not, you can find this person questioning you quite a bit. Like, so what do you really believe in? And like, for some of you, this person says worse things like behind your back, like almost like you don't really honor your ancestors. You really don't have a connection with your ancestors. And basically the conversation, it's curious because this person says this to people that they're like, you need to stop. Like, they understand that your connection to your ancestors is your religion. It's bigger than religion. I was getting a conversation of someone like even trying to, for some of you who have, they're such a liar too. It's all out of envy and meanness. For some of you, it doesn't even really feel like meanness. It just feels like somebody is just a mean girl in general, like Regina George energy. And someone's a drunk as well. But, someone's just reckless. Like they're kind of like robotic. South Africa could be significant. And someone is before like a group, a person who is telling them, don't cross that line. Like maybe the person that they're talking to, they have their own practices with their ancestors. Because I'm getting like Knights Templar energy. I'm getting like something about beast. I'm getting like Knights Templar energy. I'm getting like something about Jameson. Especially like when someone drinks, they like to bring you up a lot. It's like you're someone's obsession and something about your number one target. Like it's like somebody sees you as their number one target. Something about shopping at Target. Someone's a bigot. Like someone's a bigot and they're very they're a racist too. I don't know. For some of you, here we go with this energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting a few different energies, but these are the frequencies. So someone's like speaking on things that they don't even understand. I'm getting superstition ain't the way. Stevie Wonder could be significant. Like, the people that they're talking to, it's curious because they're defending you. The people that they were talking to, who were stalking you as well for some of you, or they keep tabs on you. Or for some of you, at some point, the people that they're talking to, maybe they listen to this person who's just a mean-spirited bigot. And something about Bridget, something about Brigham or something like that. And something about Brianne or Brianna. At some point, these people could have actually like been on the drama. But now it's like something about Futurama. Now they're not, something about Fry or something like that, from Futurama, but I think they want me to highlight the name. Now this person, like they look how they look. They look mean-spirited, bigoted, and speaking on things that they don't understand. And not because they're trying to, but because they're actually like lying, spying, and slandering. This is somebody that did this on purpose. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. I'm getting for some of you, this is someone you don't know that found you online. And something about somebody has their own game show. This is someone that found you online, or you found someone online, my lovies. I'm just channeling the energies present. But bomba écoute, my lovies, we got all types of, apparently there's clarification though, so that's a good thing. To my abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To my abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To my abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merced. Something about a drama starter. To Mama Merced. To Mama Merced. Something about a car starter. To Shango. Something about a Range Rover. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. Something about a fleet of Range Rovers. To Yemaya. And a BMW. To Yemaya. To Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, and a Mercedes. Someone comes from a lot of money. To Elegua, a family of powerful colonizers. Someone comes from a very racist family. I'm getting apartheid, like someone's family is into politics. I'm getting apartheid. Someone comes from a very bigoted racist family, abusers. So it's like, when do you start to heal it? It's like this person's being invited to heal their family trauma of racism, colonization, bigotry, abuse of others, violence, emotional violence, physical violence towards others. This is like the energy. Like it's like bigotry, racism, classism, oppressing others, hoarding resources. This is the energy present right now for some. Is it something about somebody wants to be the president of something? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, they would not make a great president. It would be more suffering on this planet. I'm just a messenger. They make the majority suffer so that the small minority could bully the rest of the world. I'm just a messenger here. This was coming in. This is sad energy, my lovies. What is this? Jesus. Anyways, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, to all of the trusted, loving archangels that protect and love and guide all of us, to all of the trusted, loving archangels that protect and love and guide all of us, to all of the trusted, loving archangels that protect and love and guide all of us, to all of the religious forces, to all of the spiritual forces, to all of the energies that co-create us and to make this space. Thank you, my lovies. Thank you for bringing us together to the all, to your unconditional love and your divine mercy, to your wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, where all things come from, despite our race, our backgrounds, our beliefs. Thank you, my love. Thank you for co-creating this space so that we could all come here together to receive these messages. Amen. Ashe and Lakash Alakin. What's up, my lovies? What's up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Someone even went as far as to get a reading done, and they were told to back off, and they're still not listening. Reading for my darlings, it is true. John Smith, Pocahontas. Reading for my darlings, but in this case, it's like John Smith. This is almost like a same-sex thing. So like if you're a female and this is your energy, this is another female trying to attack you and track you. If this is you as a gentleman, this is another man doing this to you. It feels very like same-sex energy, but take that how it resonates. Reading for my darlings, it is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. And they project their fears out. So they're in constant war. Bombay coot, my lovies. And no, nobody's a whore. What is up, my lovies? What is up? Moon Day. The emotions, energy in motion. Emotions, energy in motion. Moon Day brings up all of these energies. The moon. And are we still in the full moon energy? I believe so. So all of the hidden is coming to light, especially through this full moon. This full moon is very special. It is not the time to do ritual work. It is not the time to slander. It is not the time to stalk. It is not the time to try to bully others. It is the time to be in justice and be just. In fact, it may be a time for more reclusion than anything, or inclusion. It's either be reclusive or be inclusive. It's either or. You can't have both at this particular time. As karma is balancing, the scales are balancing. Moon Day, the moon energy, you could be feeling again, it's either you're going to be feeling very reclusive in a situation or you're going to be feeling very inclusive, my lovies. We did see this. When was this? Like about a week or so ago for some of you, where you had to like something about a show and tell for some of you. It's like you have to include different perspectives in a situation. You may not agree with everybody's perspective. For some of you, like perspectives and like note taking and writing and what we find and the findings are, and you have to compare the notes. But for some of you, there could be someone who does not want to come to an agreement, and you have to kind of deal with that. I feel like you are going to have to overcome something, because the silent majority, we have seen that in the theme of the field. The silent majority is not that silent anymore. So for some of you, something about Silent Hill is coming in. For some of you, something about game production. You could be coming together with a game producer or a group of programmers for some of you, and it's like everybody is talking. Something about, for some of you, you're getting together with a group of scammers. There are groups. There are all types of groups, and you have to kind of get together and have discussions and come to an agreement. And okay, a production schedule for some of you. What is it going to look like, especially for the rest of the year? Maybe even planning for the next quarter for some of you after this year is over. You kind of want to keep things on the low, my lovies. Speak your truth, be your truth. We got a Jack of Clubs Clubs here and a Queen of Spades here. So we have a man that likes to look good, dress well, take care of himself. And then we have an older female. This could be this man's mother. So the Queen of Spades is somebody's mother. It could be your mother or an older female around you. Or this could be an older female that you're dealing with. Male, female, take it how it resonates. We are reading collective energies. But we do have an older female energy here. The Queen of Spades normally in a private read is an older female, about, 50 years, maybe 55 years of age or older. And this energy could also bring in the energy of someone who is single, widowed, or divorced. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone. Usually I don't highlight the single, widowed, or divorced because I notice this brings in people who are also married and just older. But for some of you, there could be questions about marriage or divorce. You could be getting to know someone new and they're talking to you about for some of you about their work history, for some of you about their love life, about their marriage. 8 of Clubs energy. We got paperwork. We got administrative tasks for some of you, a little bit of money for some of you, expense reports. For some of you, maybe something about a Dodgers game as well. For some of you, yes, you want to do that as well. For some of you, this came in which reading was it? It was in the Capricorn read. An older female dating a younger man who's also dating a younger female, whatever this means to you. For some of you, or this energy, whoever this is for you, this inner chi that someone's channeling, this female, eventually she's going to hide, or she's going to be in and out of this person's life. So you'll be hearing, yeah, she's totally going to drop this at some point. She's going to get out of this. But for some of you, if this is you as an older female, this man is going to leave with a younger female. So you're significantly older than someone that you're dating. Or man, you take it how it resonates. You as an older gentleman, you could be dating someone significantly, like 20 years, maybe even 30 years younger than you. Maybe someone in their 30s and you're in your 50s. Or pushing 50. This person's going to leave for somebody that's younger, that's in their maybe early 20s, maybe even their late teens. So you're going to end up dropping out of this. That's coming in for you. That wants to come in right away. It was present as well in the Capricorn read. So I think for some of you, you may just be looking for confirmation on a situation, but you intuit this. You know this, my lovies. For some of you, this is like an F buddy that's not complicated. I'm just the messenger. But something about someone hated. I don't know. You have a friend that knows about this. For some of you, 8 of Spades energy. Physical, psychological states of disease. Damn, my lovies, y'all are chatty today. Who's this? Oh, fudge. Oh, fudgesicles. Fudgesicles and fudgesicles. Fudgesicles and fudgesicles. Fudgesicles and fudgesicles. Fudgesicles. Welcome to the new ones, my lovies. Your sister friend be singing. 1711 777. I be creating songs, my lovies. I could do something about Moet, something about Moni, something about Monica, something about alimony. We got success, King of Diamonds, Queen of Diamonds, 8 of Spades. For some of you, there is someone who has foreign origins than you, who's a bigot and who is triggered. Something about someone has a fast trigger finger as well. This could be an officer for some of you. Again, for somebody something about against you. Someone's trying to use an officer against you. Someone has governmental ties or Galveston, some type of governmental spy as well. We got success here. We have King of Diamonds. Something about Los Angeles, long distance travels, international travels, regional travels, someone that has foreign origins than you. So if you are Indian, this person's Mexican. If you are from Spain, this person is from Ukraine. This person has foreign origins than you. They're from a different country, maybe from a different culture, maybe from a different socioeconomic group. For some of you, there is distance between you and a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind. Queen of Diamonds energy. King of Diamonds energy, also regional travels, again, international travels. Security, people that work in security, officers, armed guards, things of that sort. England is coming in and the UK is coming in. Queen of Diamonds, we got a female who does not have your best interest in mind, who is not doing okay. Queen of Diamonds is someone who is deceiving, conniving, mean-spirited. Again, for some of you, I feel a bigoted person. Patricia, Trisha, Tricia, for some 8 of Spades. Something about a trinity. 8 of Spades. This person is psychologically, spiritually, or physically not doing okay. For some of you, you can hear that someone who is pregnant again person is having a baby and is having some complications, and this is a female who does not have your best interests in mind, especially if an Indian is significant for you, because I'm seeing an Indian in my mind's eye. There is a person here who does not have your best interests in mind. Eight of Spades energy to the Queen of Diamonds energy. For some of you, there could be someone from India who is pregnant, but this person has no good interest for you. This person is pretending to be your friend. There's something with this person's daughter, especially if somebody's having a daughter for some of you. The Queen of Hearts is a daughter, a friend, a cousin for some of you, a well-meaning female around you. For some of you, Percy, this person is pretending to be a well-meaning female for you, but you already know that this person is not your friend. For some of you, you are a well-meaning female to a female who does not have your best interest in mind. I feel that. Spirit's inviting you. You could do whatever you want. I'm just a channeler, but I'm hearing you need to heal that. Your ancestors are inviting you maybe to not love those that hate you, because it does affect you in one way or another. One way or another. Someone just uses you to do their dirty work for some of you. I'm just a messenger here. Someone does not give two shit about you. Natalie as well. Nine of Hearts energy. We have joy when it comes to a brother, a friend, a son. For some of you, a well-meaning man around you. And there's a pregnancy, a new beginning. Queen of Spades energy. You have a reconciliation. For some of you, your brother and your mother figure, or a brother figure and their mother could be reconciling. For some of you, a new female is in your field. A new older female is in your field. We got money, honey. For some of you, your money is protected. We have this young couple around you that you're hanging out with. For some of you, we got anger. This couple could be arguing. For some of you, you're around a couple who's arguing quite a bit right now. For some of you, we got a block when it comes to house. For some of you, something about a house party. We got a block when it comes to a house party. For some of you, we got a block when it comes to your house, your home, your couple, your family. For some of you, there's a block when it comes to a property or something that has to do with the home. For some of you, if you have projects to work from home, you can't work from home right now. It's curious because I have to go into the office. I had to go. I'm actually there, but I wanted to take some time to do this for you first. But I decided to work a little bit extra because I have to prepare a project. And for some of you, it's something like that. You have a block when it comes to working from home. You can't work from home. For some of you, I don't normally in my role in this world, I don't work from home. But for some of you, something's uncomfortable. It's like something is very uncomfortable. For some of you, you've been working from home, or someone's been working from home. And it's like they have to explain why they've been working from home because they weren't supposed to. And especially if real estate has something to do. It's like, you're supposed to be out. What are you doing? This is what's coming in. For some of you, there's an issue when it comes to a work from home situation that's not a work from home situation. I'm just a messenger. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There are delays when it comes to travel and upset because of that. In this present moment, my lovies, I was feeling, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. If for whatever reason, you or someone around you really cares about their job, it is what it is, right? We do have an end of a contract here. We do have an end of a contract here of a work from home situation. In this present moment, or coming in very quickly, like by the next month, someone's not going to be working where they work anymore because of a work from home. It's not a work from home. This is coming in. I'm just a messenger. It's like, it's very uncomfortable because it's like someone knows it's not a work from home, but they wanted it to be. Someone's going to lose their job over here. We got an end of a contract, or maybe someone's going to quit. For some of you, that energy was also present. For some of you, you can actually be looking for, or someone around you is looking for a work from home situation. So they're going to be quitting their current role to go work from home. It's going to be fine. You're going to have an invitation. It's going to be fine, but there's delays. So you may have to move for some of you. You know those work from home situations where it's like, yes, but you have to live in this area. This is what's coming in for some of you. Something about Area 51. We got a face-to-face or news for some of you. Again, we have envy in the workforce for some. We got a gentleman here, showing up, you as a gentleman. Boom. You as a gentleman, or your significant other. We have a sick female who is mentally, spiritually, or emotionally sick, a blonde female for some of you, who's traveling. For some of you, you can actually be hearing that another person, again, for some of you, I feel like this is someone very close to you. And for some of you, I feel like this is someone that you know that could be working with you. And you're going to hear like, oh, you know, they're quitting, they're leaving, or maybe they got fired for some of you. Someone's going to get rehired eventually. We got a 7 of Clubs energy. You're thinking a lot about business. You're thinking a lot about a betrayal when it comes to a project as well, and the ending of a project. Something did not go well when closing documents for some of you. You didn't get closure in a situation when it comes to a project, a work project, something you were working on that meant a lot for you. For some of you, there was no closure when it came to like a construction project. There could have been like a certified contractor for some of you. That was something about a hacker as well. Yesterday, I got a download. For some of you, the hacker was going to be betrayed anyway. For some of you, I got a download. The hacker threw everything off, or the betrayal threw everything off for the hacker. Construction came in the reverse yesterday. For some of you, like someone did not, a certified contractor or construction worker, someone didn't finish up. They're not going to, something about Feeney. They're not going to, something about Josephine. They're not going to finish this, something about Josefina. They're not going to finish this construction project. Someone's not going to finish a construction project. We got you in this present moment as a female watching this, or you as a gentleman, and then we have well-meaning people around you. As a female, you do have work on your mind, or you have hospitalizations on your mind, or you have banking, you have things to do at the bank for some of you. You have things to do when it comes to a lot of like organizational energy. So for some of you, there is a betrayal though when it comes to an organization in this present moment. Very quickly coming in when it comes to a work project. For some of you, there is an envious gentleman in a work situation. They don't want you to outshine them. So this person is betraying you or trying to. Someone scrying on you in a work situation. Boom. There's all types of people on this world. Someone is scrying on you in a work situation. This person wants to ruin a contract, a project for you. They're being passive aggressive in a situation. Something about Ronaldo. This person is trying to screw you over. Someone wants you to feel like you have to look over your shoulder. There's a shady gentleman, male, female, take it how it resonates. It is coming in as a gentleman. This person is trying to deliberately cause problems in a work situation. You have a face-to-face with this person. There are big changes when it comes to a work contract. This is someone new to you or relatively new to you. Certainly, Spirit is saying this has to do with your contract. You have a well-meaning female involved in a situation. There is a manipulation here of a brother, a friend, or a son. An invitation, a blonde female. There is a delay when it comes to an invitation because of people that don't have your best interest in mind in an organization, but you have joy over this situation. We have 2 contracts here that are over. Someone that wants you to have to look over your shoulder. For some of you, you have a brother with mental issues as well. Someone's coming in as a brother who lies and hides a lot. This person has mental issues. Their ritual work is driving them crazy. Boom. And it's making them lazy too. And something about someone has a very laissez-faire attitude. Like someone just has a very nonchalant way of doing very demonic things. They got the 8 of spades with the Jack of spades around them. So someone definitely plays with ritual work. Scrying on you. It's coming in there scrying on you for the love of money. This is someone who's trying to steal your legacy or your inheritance because they've given up their own. How do you become so obsessed with somebody else's life? You give up your own path. In this present moment, there are delays. When it comes to people who don't have your best interest in mind, you have a face-to-face with these people, but you have success. Bombay Koot. And for some of you, there's like a brother figure or someone like that. This could be a family member, came in as a Jack of Hearts. So a brother, an ex-friend for some of you, a son for some of you. Somehow Hassan is coming in. This person is sick in the head, mentally sick, spiritually sick. They have a dark attachment to them. They're trying to delay. They're sick in the head. I'm getting like they've made themselves retarded. Look what they have started. This is what's coming. Ooh, look what you've done. You've made a fool of everyone. Ooh, look. Oh, I just want to speed it up for some reason. Look how much fun when you have lost what you had once. And someone made a fool of everyone, including themselves. It's like someone that was always very immature, very insincere and very insecure. They never showed up as who they are. So they relinquish something about Rebecca. They relinquish their own light trying to be someone else. They are delusional. They're in a daydream. Optimism, illusion, and delirious. And it's serious. I'm not kidding about anything I'm saying. Everything is coming in for a reason. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Someone said gym rat. Look at that. Look at that. Daydream. They're in some type of daydream. 16 could be significant. 6 energy, the choice, the lovers, Gemini energy, a pathway. 1 energy, the magician, manipulation. 7 energy of a vehicle, of a travel, of a triumph, moving quickly. They're optimistic. They are in some type of illusion, and they are a delirious person. I told you. They don't take anything seriously as well. Someone lives in like a weird La La Land fantasy. Again, this is more like delirious, something about against you. This is more like Bonnie Clyde energy, but this would be like the equivalent of Bonnie and Clyde being one delusional person. We got sweet dreams. This is technically something about Stephanie. This is something about Stephania. This is technically in the reverse. So someone's having nightmares. They can't sleep at night. They cannot be comfortable. They cannot be still. This is someone who is in some type of delusional Kill Bill scenario in their life. They think they can go around killing people. For some of you, someone's actually become like some type of serial killer in their life. My fucking goodness. We got a sweetheart in the reverse. We got a reservation in the reverse. We have a commitment in the reverse. And we have treasure in the reverse. Someone's ex could also be involved in a situation who likes to also play with hex work and manipulations. What is this? Something is like, it feels ridiculous. Some people are just, we got injustice, the law in the reverse. We definitely have infants, people from your past that you don't have good memories about, people that are very immature. This is an adult. They are so immature. This person, it's like people that had no chores growing up. So like, for example, like I would get really upset when, we had to do chores, the females in the house, we had to do chores around the house, and my brother would get away with not doing anything. And I'm like, it would upset me because I'm like, why do we have to clean his room? Like, why do we have to look out for him? He's not putting any work into the house. It's like somebody that was raised like that, like no discipline. They could do whatever they want just because they're the man of the house, but they're not even really the man of the house. They're abusive to the people in the house, emotionally, spiritually, and in other ways. We got an injustice here. This person's a delirious person, and this is your family. Everything is coming in for a reason, which is in the reverse. 33 and 26. Something has to do with a failure of a house situation or a property. They want you to feel guilty. They want to create conflict. For some of you, again, earlier I said I feel like for some of you, this is a family situation where they're trying to create conflict, bigotry, pointing fingers. You're to blame for a situation. You're not in touch with your ancestors. They also want to say something about your health. That's not true. The health of your home for some of you, after they've been stalking you for an inheritance, trying to cause issues in your inheritance. But you are protected. For some of you, something about providence. You are protected. They have some type of daydream that they're going to separate you from your ancestors by guilt tripping you. It's like, I know your demons. Your cover up is blown. It's been blown. It's open. It's open for the world to see. You were always the hidden enemies. It's like people that, I don't know why you're still attached to these people, but they're thinking that they can steal your inheritance, spiritual inheritance. It's like, I can't wait for the day that I never have to even hear from you again. I really can't wait for the day when I never have to hear from you ever again. You have victory. Because you're not in the same frequency. It's like, I just can't wait for the day that you give up and I never have to hear from any of you ever again. That's the truth. That's the way the cookie crumbled. You fumbled the gift. It was true love. Ha! Do you see what happened there, my lovies? The masks came off. The masks came off. The masks came off. All of them. Deception, pretending, and inconstancy. It's all exposed. You fumbled the gift. You did. Go live your lives. Remain calm, my lovies. You are at peace with this situation. I don't feel like you're not calm, but apparently something about Psalms. They're going to try to, like, somebody's going to send you a quote about Psalms. Fucking devils. You are a sweetheart. Remain a sweetheart. You're still seen as a sweetheart. All of these deceptions, the Decepticons, all of the con artists that slandered you for fucking money, that left you out for dead for money, and then on top of that had the fucking audacity to try to talk shit about you, my lovies, and you're still a sweetheart. You're still a sweetheart. From the start, you were a sweetheart. You are not confused. People were confused about you. Like maybe at one point you were, no. You were always a sweetheart, and it shows. You were always a sweetheart. You were dealing with unjust devils who are stressed. They wanted you stressed. They wanted you to be stressed so that they could be blessed. And their families. And they lost you. They lost you. They lost you. And they're still trying to come back with like emotional manipulations, project some bullshit. It's like, who you know does not exist anymore. You didn't want to see the sweetheart. She still exists or he still exists, but you don't get to benefit from it anymore. Strategic, look, they're trying to play a game. Planning, prediction, and mind reading of your self-love is a deception. They think they can read you. They think they know how they're going to manipulate your emotions. It's like, I'm not even connected to you anymore. I'm just waiting for the court documents to arrive that you've been trying to steal from the fucking mail so I can get rid of you forever. And that's a real deal. I'm not kidding about anything. This is a feeling for some of you. It's like, I'm not mad. It's just leave me alone. They did this to gain from you. You're a 9 of Pentacles. You're independent from this. It's like, I'm single from you. This could be an ex for you. This could be a family for you. You are separated. They hated you for no reason. They hated you because your light irritated their demons. Now they don't have to hate you. Sending fake people to try to date you. You are a sweetheart. You are an independent sweetheart. Spirit wants to continue to reiterate the point that do not let anyone project, even if you're by yourself and you're focusing on like whatever you're doing at home. And all of a sudden these weird projections come in of like these feelings. You have people scrying and projecting onto you because of their own shame. Something about Susan is coming in or Suzanne. You are a sweetheart and you are independent from these projections. They mistreated you and they lost you. And they lost more than that too, because for some of you, there's something else in the field. I'm just a messenger here, my lovies. I'm just a messenger here because they try to steal from you. Everything is coming in for a reason. stealing your mail, stalking you. It's like, again, nothing against you, but may I never fucking see you again. And I'm not kidding about anything I'm saying. When you were not wanting to see me, it was part of your stupid ass game so that you can steal. I'm saying it because I want you to go heal and leave me alone. I never want to see you again. I don't care if you heal and you come back. I still don't want you to be back here. I don't want to see you again. This is the feeling. They wanted to steal your mail. They wanted to steal good news. They wanted to steal good news. You see that envelope? They wanted to steal that. Everything is coming in for a reason. Now they need to go heal that. Fucking your emails, watching everything you do. It's like, you are lucky that I'm nothing like you. Because imagine if somebody was doing that to you all the time. This is your supposed fucking family that you were born into. You always knew they were from hell. Welcome to the club. They were trying to trap you. They fell into their own trap. Welcome to the club, my lovies. I get you. I'm right there with you. I get it. I totally get it. Totally get it. This was a life lesson. You lived and you learned and you got to let it go. You lived, you learned, you got to let it go. Bunch of thugs and psychos. Something about a molester too is fucking coming in. We got 8 people. Shit. 8 people. 8 people involved. 8 people, and there's a problem to be solved. Leaving the home. 8 people leaving the home. 40-11. Between the ages of 40 and 51 could be significant for you, or 11-year-olds could be involved as well, or between the ages of 11 and 40. We got a woman here that considers herself a lesbian. I just made this. Like right before starting this. A woman that considers herself a lesbian has feelings for a man. For some of you, you got a woman who considers themselves a lesbian, has feelings for a man. And we have El Patron in the reverse. So we do have some type of organized crime, and somebody will be doing time. I did get that in the downloads earlier. Somebody will be losing their position in their organized crime scheme. The team that they put together, for some of you, this was your own family, the one you were born into, not the one you've created. That's your real family. Your family, the one that you were born into, created a whole fucking crime mob to harm you so that they could fucking steal from you. Can you believe that shit? You were always beautiful to them. You were always honest. You were always sincere. They didn't deserve you. You were always a sweetheart. And very independent, very hardworking, 9 of Pentacles energy. Very communicative, beautiful, inspiring. And they put a hit for hire on that type of energy. Like, what the fuck? Traveling for work. For some of you, someone is lying, saying that they're traveling for work. Someone is not traveling for work. They are not. They're traveling to stalk. Because they're traveling to kidnap somebody. We got a kidnapping here. But for some of you, this toxic family had to project onto you that you're an animal, that you are this, that you, everything that they are. That you are a liar, that you are an alcoholic, that you are a drug addict, that you deserve to be homeless. How do you have so much animosity that someone, the curious part, right? The curious part. If you are all of these horrible things, wouldn't a good family try to help you? Let's sit on that for a little bit. If you are so horrible, if you need help, you can't keep a job. Mind you, they're stalking you, sabotaging you, doing ritual work on you so you lose your jobs, spreading lies about you with fake documents. But you know, we're gonna hypothetically paint the picture that they want, the delusional picture they want to paint. If you can't keep a job, if you are struggling, if you are drinking to numb your pain, if you are doing drugs, if you're even selling your body, and they're so concerned about you, that's how they've spread all these lies about you. Why would they not step in to help? Why wouldn't they say, hey, you know, let me send you support. Let me even refer you. Because they're so great. Isn't there a little flaw in that story? Lack of heart and commitment will lead them to quit even if they are close. We got lack of heart and commitment. It's something about Toast payroll systems, and something about internship for some of you. Someone's not going to do their internship because they would rather be in the thug life, and they will end up in prison. We saw that yesterday. It was something about Errol. Something about Geraldine. Something about Jimmy Bean. Something about Jimmy Bean sausage sandwiches. Breakfast sandwiches. Jimmy Dean. I told you, for some of you, this is your ex, and you are not crazy like they paint you. For some of you, these are people that used to be in your life. The ex or the person from the past is not crazy how they wish to paint them. The ex is not crazy how they wish to paint them. The ex-friend, ex-partner, ex-lover, ex-family member, they're not as crazy as they wish to paint them. Because again, if you are so crazy, why don't they help? We see people with autism. Wouldn't it be neglectful of someone way on the spectrum and their parent abandoned them, their family abandoned them? Someone that's barely functional. Wouldn't that be neglect? But you're too crazy for them to help you, to look out for you, to speak well of you, to wish you well. Isn't that curious? I don't know. Sometimes you gotta wonder these things. Isn't that curious? I think so. We got paying for their mortgage. Someone is paying for someone's mortgage to make them, for some of you, someone's paying your ex money, or someone that was in your life in the past, to also have them in on this bullshit scheme of theirs. Again, for some of you, you have a really toxic family that bought a lot of people. We got a researcher paying for their mortgage. They want to show you who they truly are. There is a researcher who wants to show you who they truly are. They are all on your team. It's in the reverse. They are not on your team. You got an ex trying to paint you as crazy, or take that however that resonates. You're doing this to someone, or someone is doing this to you, or this is someone around you going through this. Take it how it resonates. But we do have the ex is not as crazy as they want to paint them, and they are not, any of these people are not on your team. They definitely bullied the underdog. They tried to take advantage of one person. Signed out of school early, paying for their mortgage, signed out of school early. We got an abusive child physically. You were never an abusive child. You were never a physically abusive child. And there's a researcher who found this, that you were never an abusive child. Someone could have said that you were abusive. They did it for mills. They did it for money. Nobody's getting the millions that they thought that they were going to get. Because it's been exposed that they lied and said that you died. You didn't die. Again, I wonder why. I wonder why. They lied and said you died. It's been exposed. It's also been exposed that an ex, for some of you, this was not an ex. This was a fucking mistake. And this person was always fake. And they like to settle for fakeums. They lied and they said that you died. You didn't fucking die. We got a boss that loves you. So you do have a boss that loves you who will not be postponing something. Something cannot be postponed. Something about signing out early out of school. Something can happen where somebody needs to be signed out early out of school. We got a boss that loves you. We got people that know that you're not an abusive child, or that you were never an abusive person. They are praying. Look at this. They are praying so their negative manipulation of energy doesn't backfire. They are praying. Look at this. Look at this. They are praying so their negative manipulation of energy doesn't backfire. They are praying to God. After all of the things they've done, They lied and said you died. It's been exposed. They tried to bribe your ex or whoever the hell this was in your life by paying for their mortgage or paying for their rent. None of them were on your team, and you were a kind person. You were genuine and sincere. You were even put up with abuse. You're the one that was abused by all of these thugs. 8 people involved in a situation, all bullying you, stalking you, looking at what you're doing, hacking your devices, tracking you where you're going. They're praying to God that their manipulations don't backfire, not to mention the fucking energy work and the death spells, the graveyard magic, the freezer spells. We're just talking about what they did in the physical. Lying on you, saying you're crazy to silence you. Paying crooked people, paying lying people, easily bought people. They wanted you to feel alone. Fucking liars. My nose is going. It's like there were so many lies told. It's like no wonder why they're so delusional. Because there were so many lies told. They created a whole fucking fantasy world. 50, 12, 50, 11. A Libra, something about a Libra. A Libra, a Pisces, a Taurus. They are paying. They're also trying to pay for protection. My God. A burned property in the reverse. A burned property. So they could have even tried to burn a property because they wanted to collect the insurance. Someone did some weird, this is what I'm getting. Take this however this resonates for you. I'm getting you inherited a property. They put themselves on some type of like inheritance because they didn't want you to know you inherited a property. They put themselves on an inheritance. They said you died. They couldn't like, it's almost like burning the property to collect on the property. Some weird shit is like coming in. Someone could have even said like, they lied and said you died. They could have lied and said you died in a burned property or with the property they burned. You never drink alcohol or very ever. It's like very ever. You never drink alcohol. This person never drinks alcohol. Or if you do drink, it's like very seldomly. For some of you, you never drink alcohol. It's like you don't. Someone was even trying to like exaggerate. So again, they were stalking you. So like they could have sent somebody. I'm almost seeing this is fucking crazy. This is like watching like for something about a liquor license. This is like wanting to set up a scenario where you are drinking alcohol and then take a picture of you drinking alcohol. Or have people report that you were drinking a lot of alcohol. But it's like you never drink or you rarely ever drink. Like, for example, Spirit's giving us, so for work, one of the projects that they had me start was doing like secret shopping. Just to get kind of like something about you be bar hopping, they said. Again, something had to do with you being a drunk. Remember, Spirit gave that to us earlier. So part of like an issue that they told me they had is that nobody asks for ID. So we have an issue with ID verification. And I'm like, okay, like I could do that. That's fine. And we can fix that. That's not an issue. We just have to make sure that everybody's doing it. So I'm not a big drinker. When I was younger, but now I can count the times I drink. And when I do drink, it's like I can have a beer or maybe a glass of wine. But it's like if I go out, for example, I'll have dinner and I'll have a beer. That's where we stop. We stop there. And even sometimes I don't even drink the whole beer. Like it just, for some reason, my body, I don't drink very often. It's just something that someone lied. They fucking lied about everything. They failed. This is because they thought it was about the money and about one-upping. Because for some of you, you have always been looked at. You have always been looked at as like independent, beautiful, sincere, honest, hardworking. And for some of you, you had people that envied that in your family. They failed. Absolutely. They failed the spiritual lesson. For some of you, there's a boss who loves you who failed the spiritual lesson. We got the letter T. They are praying so their negative manipulation of energy doesn't backfire. The letter T. The letter T, who was fucking creating fake accounts. A drunk as well. A true drunk. Again, I'm a channeler. I'm not saying any of this. Again, I love everyone. Even people who have no love in their souls. Wicked goals. The letter T, who was fucking creating fake accounts to trick someone into giving them private information, and it never happened. You know why? Because you're not a fucking fake like them. They were looking for private information, scandalous shit. It's like, no, you're the scandalous one. You are projecting. You are projecting with your scandalous hoe. They're going to stop this bullshit. They're going to stop this bullshit. They were also trying to look for information on whether or not you were an abusive child. They were trying to make you also sign out of school. So for some of you, if you are in school or any type of training, they wanted you not to, like, they wanted to something about freak you out. And something about a freakum dress. They wanted you to lose your scholarship for some of you, or someone's scholarship. They wanted you to like or misuse something about misuse of scholarly funds. Like somebody wanted to frame it as if like you're misusing, like, I don't know what the fuck that even means. It's like, for example, like, this is just the message that's coming in, my lovies. They live a life of fucking sin. They are praying so that their negative manipulation of energy doesn't backfire. Someone wanted you to use, like, for example, like if you got a scholarship, a student loan, whatever, they wanted you to use those funds to buy drugs. It's like, I don't do drugs. Everything is coming in for a reason. All the examples I'm giving. Someone wanted you to take, like, for example, like a government grant. You know how a lot of people steal the PPE loan or whatever the fuck that is. Is it a PPE or a PP? What is it? The PP something loan? And they misuse it. They don't use it for business. Somebody wanted you to do something like that. Maybe not at that level. For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. Someone wanted to say, like, if you took out one of those business loans, someone so fucking envious and delusional, they wanted to say you didn't use it for your business. You used it for something else. It's like, I used it for the business. Wearing a ski mask or something similar. They're not going to be wearing any more masks, any more ski masks, any more these frases for some of you is coming in Spanish. And the X is not as crazy as they want to paint them. We got a sweet 16 in the reverse. We have an issue with a teenager. And again, signed out of school early, paying for their mortgage. There could be a lying teenager who's a spy. They were planning on kidnapping you, but you're no fucking animal, how they wanted to paint you to be. Someone was researching on how to kidnap you. Someone was researching on how to kidnap you. They will not be doing anything feverishly anymore. They want to show you who they are. I doubt it. We got 8 people that are going down. It's in the reverse, and they are not on your team. Taking pictures. They were taking, what did I say? What did I say? They took pictures of you somewhere where it's like, and they took it out of context. It's like you being, I'm seeing like you being at a bar. And it's like they are, again, a fucking stalking psychopath. This is a group of psychopathic people, 8 to 9 people. You could have been somewhere 8 to 9 p.m. Somebody was like showing up and secretly taking pictures of you without your fucking permission. Someone who signed out of school early. Someone burly. Someone who got fucking bored with having, it's like these people got their own issues to worry about. They got bored with having sex with someone else's spouse. When I got the name Moni, this is the energy I got. An alimony, someone got bored with having sex with somebody else's spouse. It's over the letter T, who failed the spiritual mission, and they are praying that they don't get fucking negative something about karmax. A woman that considers herself a lesbian has feelings for a man who she was fucking. They got something about buck breaking. They got bored with having sex with someone else's spouse. And this is someone who's praying that the negative karma doesn't come back. Something about Carmen. It's about Carmen Sandiego. Something about a Winnebago. Because they are all fucking guilty as charged. Like Truth Nunez. Once upon a time, her name was Ruth Santana Nunez. I also would go by Ruth Nunez as I was getting closer to getting away from the Santana, which is my birth father's last name. Ruth Santana Nunez did not die. She had a legal name change. And not because she was doing anything fucking strange and deranged, but because she had a spiritual rebirth and she wanted to change her name. Not because she did anything fucking illegal, and not because she died. She's here. Stronger than ever. Wiser than ever. Able to survive any weather, any storm. With the faith in God, the true God. Not the God that's an imaginary God in a book. So that I could go be a crook somewhere else. No, not that one. The God that's always with me. And this is a reflection of you, my lovies. For some of you, you're a strong man. Again, take this however it resonates for you. You're a strong man. A bunch of people against you, fucking up your head. People that you trusted, that you loved. You will not be seeing them again. Everything is coming in for a reason. You will not be seeing them again. Thank God. Something has to do with a burned property. They were mean. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? They were mean to someone who was kind to them, and they blamed the victim, and everybody knows this. It's fucking obvious. I don't care if they try to make fun of your finances, where you live, where you don't. You were kind. For some of you, I'm getting someone you knew from a gym that just wanted you to lose your mind because that was all part of the fucking plan. Again, take what resonates. Someone was planted. It's about Atlanta. Someone's a fucking liar. You were kind, generous. You came with gifts, generosity. You even said to some of these people, you were my sunshine. You're my sunshine. I love seeing you. Fucking poisonous. And then they pray to God so it doesn't hit them back. You're going to die of a heart attack. You never drink alcohol, or you rarely ever drink alcohol. Again, when I was doing my secret shoppers, I'm like, dang, this is going to be difficult for me. So I had to come up with a strategy. I had to come up with another strategy. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be fucking drinking alcohol all day. I have to, because again, I had to verify the IDs. I mean, make sure that they were verifying IDs. So I would order alcohol, and then I'm like, give it a second to see if they were going to just walk away or if they were going to ask me for the ID. And then I would say, oh, no, you know what? I don't really want to drink alcohol. Can I change the order? It's like, you're like that. Like, you're like, it's like, I'm not this is been there, done that. It's not that fun. We got Secret Service. Someone who was in the Secret Service or Secret Service. We can't postpone this anymore. This was coming in. We can't postpone this anymore. I'm just a messenger. We got the U and the N. People that pretend to be humanitarians. They see fucking people die all the time. They don't give two fucking shits. In fact, they pay for people's mortgages to try to fucking sabotage others. It's like, if you sabotage them, I'll pay for your mortgage. You deserve to be in hell, my lovey. The spiritual practitioner has ulterior motives and manipulated the message for selfish reasons. This is in the reverse. For some of you, you saw some type of practitioner. For some of you, your boss could have been the practitioner. They did not manipulate something. For some of you, you do have a boss that did manipulate something. I'm just a messenger here. But for others, a spiritual practitioner of some sort said no. Something about Betty, something about pregnant Betty or something like that. We got a sweet 16 in the reverse. This person is a fucking psycho. And the practitioner said no to the psycho. No, it's just a no. And I told you, for some of you, there's someone who didn't want to listen to the message. It came in earlier. It's like someone thinks that the spiritual practitioner manipulated a message to make somebody sound good. Someone's an idiot. It's like, go grow up. Give yourself time. There's a practitioner who did not manipulate a message. It's like, no, this is a child divine. And someone's like, I don't want to hear that. It's like, you are a spoiled brat. Leaving a criminal organization. I told you they created a fucking criminal organization to come and fucking harass you, an innocent person who they just wanted to steal from because they saw a lot of money and they didn't know how to act. They were tactless and ruthless. Leaving a criminal organization that was created just because you inherited something. Can you bring something about Meriden? Something about Meredith? Falcon in the reverse. This was a stupid target. They missed. And the X is not as crazy as they want to paint them to be. For some of you, someone's having a great fall. Someone that thinks they're a hunter. Cooking healthy in the reverse. Cooking healthy in the reverse. We got 8 people. They will not be cooking healthy because I don't think they can cook. I think they're going to be in prison. They were not on your team. Somebody could have even said something about your cooking. I don't know. Some bullshit here. You warned this. You warned this. You warned this. You warned them. They didn't listen. Someone who wanted to wear a ski mask or some type of mask, or these people wanted to do something about Damascus. You helped their spiritual awakening accelerate. Someone who was fucking taking pictures of you at an event trying to frame you. Who feels guilty. This person feels guilty. This is a boss who loves you. We got a healthy relationship with this boss who loves you. We got a private tutor in the reverse or some type of scandalous coaching session. And this is a scandalous coaching session, and they are praying so their negative manipulation of energy doesn't backfire, but it will. We got a man who considers himself gay, has feelings for a woman. We got a man who considers himself gay, has feelings for a woman. This is in the reverse. A man who considers himself gay does not have feelings for a woman. The letter T. There will be a 2-week notice. I told you for some, there's some type of quitting or a 2-week notice. There's a 2-week notice because something is in the limelight. For some of you, you may be quitting a job for something else. It's like, I didn't expect that. That's what it feels like. It's like, and it's almost kind of scary. It's like, I didn't expect that. Someone who failed the spiritual mission. A globetrotter in the reverse. 10 people will not be globetrotting. For some of you, I got this download. You are going to be something about a spiritual practitioner. You're going to be recruited to be a part of something where for a while, you have been being scouted for this, but there is someone that was in this organization that you're not replacing them because you're nothing like them, but this person felt like you would replace them. And so they got to trying to sabotage you. Take something about something about the Taj Mahal. It's about RuPaul and something about Jamal. They wish to take care of you and be your safe haven. This is in the reverse. They do not wish to take care of you and be your safe haven. Again, this is like the equivalent, or I'm equating this to something about the equator, something about Cuba, something about a Cuban. I'm equating this, something about a Reuben. I'm equating this to, for example, you are dealing with someone who is very deep on the spectrum of autism. Would you leave that person out for death? As a caring family member? Because you're saying you're concerned. These people said they were concerned about you. For some of you, they actually said you died. So someone does not want to take care of you or be your safe haven. And this is someone who got bored with having sex with somebody else's spouse. Someone's bored. For some of you, take this how it resonates, my lovies. For some of you, this could actually be you dealing with someone that does not wish to take care of you or be your safe haven because they're bored having sex with you, or take that however it resonates. For some of you, you're in some type of triangle situation and they're bored. They're bored. Someone speaks with a lisp. Someone with laced wigs will not be seeing mills. Someone who was trying to gaslight you with luring techniques. For some of you, someone was trying to get you back. Or for some of you, when you clear this energy, someone's going to try to come back to you because they know that you inherited something. Someone will not be filing for unemployment. You will not, or someone will not be firing you. They will not be firing you as well. For some of you, you're not going to be getting fired. If you're worried about getting fired, you're not going to be getting fired. For some of you, I feel like you're actually going to leave for the opportunity of a lifetime. You're going to leave something for the opportunity of a lifetime. Take that how it resonates. And you're going to want to keep this silent. I would keep it silent. Something about Silent Hills coming in as well. I would keep it silent. Someone's going to foot the bill when it comes to Silent Hill. Take that how that resonates. We got, look at this. Someone's going to come back to you. This was present yesterday. If you give them a chance, another one, for some of you, if you give them a second chance, for some of you, if you give them another chance, they will do right by you this time. No, they will not. It's in the reverse. They feel put on the spot and they want to come and try to sweet talk you and lure you back in. So for some reason, they think that, again, for some of you, somebody wants to try to pray to God after all the injustices, that all of their injustices don't backfire on them, and you gotta let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Gotta let it burn. This is also in the reverse. They want to show you who they truly are. Somebody does not want to show you who they truly are. They want to come back to dodge karma. Because they think that for some reason, attaching themselves to you after they fucking unjustly attacked you, that's going to dodge their karma. Again, you don't want to see these people. Did you get that scar, idiot? Somebody called you an idiot, or someone saying an idiot. Something about idioms as well. Idioms. For some of you, idioms. For some of you, an idiot. I don't know. Take that how that resonates. It's coming in. Someone said idiot. Did you get that scar? Again, I'm a channeler. Did you get that scar eating pussy? It's in the reverse. Somebody wanted to, I got this. Oh, look, Dom de Leon. I got this weird download the other day. Somebody wanted to fuck up your face, my lovies. This was also part of somebody's sick plan. Again, you were nothing but kind to these sociopaths. Consider yourself lucky that you got out and you didn't lose your complete mind. They don't want to do that anymore. Someone had some weird idea they were going to cut your face or do something to your face. And you were just, because again, they had this delusion happening. All these fucking people, for some of you, this is a sweet 16-year-old. They had these delusional ideas that you were just going to sit there and let them cut your face. You were just going to sit there and let a sick in the head 16-year-old who's now sick in bed, just cut your face. It's like they watch too many horror films, or they watch too many unsolved mysteries. I watched this thing. I'm like, why would that woman put herself in that predicament? A young lady, knowing that this, supposedly, according to her, this man lured her into a alleyway and then slammed her face on a wall and then left her squeezed between a dumpster. According to her. Then he lured her into a party and raped her in a room, locked the room, raped her in a room. And then her friend saved her by breaking in. But I'm like, lady. This was a 16-year-old. I'm like, and this woman never told the cops, never told her parents. I don't know. For some of you, there's a 16-year-old that's warped. They're leaving, or a 17-year-old or a youngster, or maybe someone's in that age. They're not going to do something stupid feverishly because it's you think someone's just going to sit there, a grown-ass adult. Again, you believed all the lies. You don't know who you're fucking with. This is what's coming in all of the spies. Someone's just going to sit there and let you cut their face. We got HR. We got a woman that considers an HR, or someone in HR, something about HR. A woman that considers herself a lesbian has feelings for a man. For some of you in HR, there's a woman who considers herself, and no, it's not me, my lovies. It's not my energy. Because I got to make it clear, because there's some people that are, ooh, Again, we got all types of visitors here, my lovies. HR, a woman who considers herself a lesbian. I love men. I'm not a lesbian. I will have children one day. It's just I'm willing to, and I also made a promise to God that a lot of people don't know about and that I want to keep between me and God. And I will wait for my Boaz for that. I just made the promise to God. That's all it is. But for some of you or someone around you, HR, a woman who considers herself a lesbian has feelings for a man. Somehow there's a hidden plan when it comes to that. An opportunity of a lifetime. When I wrote that, because I also wrote that just not too long ago, I did get that something can actually grow. Like something can actually be beautiful. It's up to you. It's up to you or somebody, however that's going to manifest. But it is like, it did feel like, oh, wait, somebody actually has like, they want to actually like date a man who, for someone's been considering herself a lesbian, but it's like, actually something could be really beautiful. We got check your DMs in the reverse. When it comes to someone who wants to fucking kidnap you, you're not an animal. This is how I'm getting it. Kidnapping an animal, it's not about kidnapping an animal. Somebody's trying to treat you. Something about Trey. Someone's trying to treat you like an animal. You're not an animal. Something about Jose. We got F, D, and A. Trying to bring, oh, well, look at this. F, D, and A. Trying, something about DNA. Trying to bring attention to their perception of someone else's flaws to maintain the situation and to manipulate the situation. Trying to bring attention to their perception of someone else's flaws to manipulate the situation. F, D, or A. When it comes to getting a third job, whatever that means to them, these people are in limbo. That's where they belong. People that are using fake accounts or have been exposed for using fake accounts to trick somebody into giving them false information. I'm also getting the name L, the letter L, the name L. Something about Lee. Signed out of school early. Something about monopoly. Here we go with this farm production energy. We got someone with poor motor schools. Here we go with the motor school, something about motor boating, and someone's a drunk. Poor motor skills in the reverse. For some of you, someone could have said you have poor Morgan. Something about Morgan and Morgan, a law firm. Someone could have said you have poor motor skills. You do not. Someone's a cop. You do not. You do not have poor motor skills. Because they just lied and said that someone lied. There was a bunch of fucking liars. For some of you, if you wanted to be a cop, for example, like again, I'm getting the example of when I aced the sheriff's test when it came to the physical. They never completed the background check. I had people tell me they never called. They said that supposedly my license was suspended. It wasn't. They never checked. For some of you, this was a crooked officer. I'm just a messenger. And it's curious because I told a gym buddy of mine that was supposedly my friend, hey, just so you know, can I use you as a reference? I want to apply for the sheriff's office. I've already passed the physical exam. This is someone that saw me working out in the gym for years, pretending to be my friend at one point. Never responded to me, never said anything to me. And I never heard back from them. None of my references got called. Nobody looked into anything. Again, I went to the DMV after and I found out my license was not suspended. They lied and said that that's why. Someone's going to get a DUI. We got convenience store in the reverse. We got abusive child in the reverse. We got slow wine in the reverse. A researcher. For some of you, you're not something about a Navajo and you're not a hoe. Something about a Navajo and you're not a hoe. And I'm not to say that slow whining is bad or good. I'm saying that you're not a hoe. Somebody was saying that maybe for some of you, it's like, if you were ever going out dancing, somebody could have, also made up fictitious stories about you going home with different people. And these are people who are all fucking unhinged and need to get support. I told you everything came in earlier for a reason. It's about Sapporo. This person is unhinged and needs to get support. Workplace affairs. Something about internal affairs. We got a jumper. A genuine sweetheart. When I saw jumper, I did get jumper as in jumping timelines. Junie, or Julie. Someone who can actually jump timelines. If you know, you know. We got 90s in the reverse. People that were born in the 90s, or something important or something kind of tragic in the 90s for some, or bad memories from the 90s. We got feng shui. We got high value. The payment is not due yet. They have answered the spiritual calling and they have accepted God. The name Paul is coming in. We got water bottles. For some of you, something has to do with the gym. We got somebody's lover involved who learned a karmic lesson. For some of you, when it comes to yesterday, this energy was very present. Something about the president and something about being prudent. A know-it-all in the reverse. Someone who was a know-it-all and is not going to be a know-it-all. Anna anymore. Something about Annabelle. Something about Lilibel. We got playing daddy. They're playing daddy. Playing devil's advocate. They will not be doing that anymore either. This know-it-all who is no more a know-it-all because they have accepted God and they have humbled themselves. That's sweet. We got the number 9. I told you for some of you, 8 to 9 people involved in a situation. Your supporters greatly outnumber your detractors. For these 8 to 9 people, or 89 or 98 could be significant. You do not have supporters in what you're doing, or someone does not have supporters in what they're doing. You actually have more detractors, people telling you to stop and get some fucking help. And for some of you, something about somebody's a cop or a sergeant or someone who is military. It's scary, the type of people that are military. Perverts, debauchery. It's scary. What I'm seeing, again, I'm just a channeler here. It's perverted, to say the least. And it's more than a deficiency. It's a chronic deficiency. A fake friend. What did I say? For some of you, there's a fake friend involved in a situation, or somebody who was always a fake friend. For some of you, this is someone that you could have, again, like made a mistake and slept with somebody, but they were never like, you were never in a relationship. They were always fucking fake. Someone who thinks that, for some of you, a contract with interdimensional beings is over. This is someone, for some of you, who believes they have to look over their shoulder. Something about Belize. I'm getting, this was a long time ago. When was this? This was a while ago. I went to a channeler. And a channeler said to me something about someone wanted to manhandle you or some bullshit. The channeler said to me, you have 2 people that want to come back from your past. And I was like, oh, too bad for them. Too bad for them. And she's like, one of them is attached to 2 females who want to do black magic on you. And one of these females will die. They're going to fry. She's going to fry. Like brain fry. The other one, she's going to learn her lesson. The 2 gentlemen, however, are both going to hate you because they want to force you to be with them. And I'm like, and how is that fair? How is that fair? It's like, God is not unjust. God is not unjust. God saw everything. God saw it all. I have no interest at all. Not even a little bit. Nope. It's a no. It's a no today. This was years ago. It's a no today. She's like, well, this one's going to try to do black magic on you. I'm like, oh, well, no. And then again, how is that fair? That person is also going to suffer and you're going to have the win in the end. And I'm like, it's not about fucking winning. But if that's the result, because I know what I did. I know who I was. Everything is coming in for a reason. This is only a drill. When it comes to a tractor and a police chase by car, I told you, I feel the cops present. They will not be murdering anybody. They will not be murdering anybody. They will not be murdering anybody. We got Spotify. The reality is sinking in. The reality is sinking in. That it was all fake love. And it's all going return to sender. For being a great, something out of petition. They were trying to get petitions against you. We got death. 13, it's over. Scorpio energy, the 13th could be significant. Something about the Friday the 13th. We got a woman that considers herself, this woman insists, my lovies. Someone has a cyst. Someone has a sister who she's close to. A woman that considers herself a lesbian has feelings for a man. And HR, they insist. She's not a pervert. Hedonism in the reverse. She just thought she was a lesbian. It's okay to change your mind. I told you, I'm not kidding about anything I'm saying. I get a good feeling. It's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. However, a woman that considers herself a lesbian has feelings for a man and she chokes up. This is very difficult for her because it's like conflicting. Oh, Felicia. Someone could work in customer service. Something about GoFundMe. They have been a blessing in your life. A true emperor or empress in your empire. This is what I feel about this person. This is what I feel. And something about an apology text is coming in. I am getting something else that has to do like with a hit for hire, whatever that means to you. Like someone could have been like in on a plot to end something for you or do something like that. But anyways, we got an apology text here. We got their lies, their reputation. Their lies have completely destroyed this connection. Dang. They were playing with God, spirit, and the ancestors. Intimidated by your presence. Someone's having health issues. The letter Q who's unhinged. They are stalking someone not knowing they're being stalked. This is in the reverse. A woman that considers herself a lesbian has feelings for a man. For some of you, don't get it confused. For some of you, there is a manipulator in the field. For some of you, I do feel a genuine and sincere person. For some of you, I'm also getting like a, oh, me too type of energy. And no. Take what resonates. Yep, there it is. We got an ex-lover in the reverse. Something about Patty, who snuck out of the house to meet up with friends, who donates. This person donates clothes, but they haven't. They're playing mind games. This is what it feels like, and this is messy. The Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy, a bad choice, cheating at a nightclub. The letter L. What did I say? The letter L. For some of you, someone is a liar and a manipulator. You have to be cautious because someone is manipulative. A liar. Oof, that person is a delusional. I'm just a messenger here. Something about a contortionist is coming in. An extortionist. For some of you, again, discernment is advised. For some of you, somebody wants to this is the type of person that will manipulate, for example, like the term soulmate, twin flames, and all this. And they'll tell you that they think you're a novice for some of you. Someone thinks you're a novice, but you know more than what you say for some of you, especially if you're a man. Something about Jose. Your intuition. There it is. You know more than what you say. Their intuition told them everything. Everything. It's like you manipulating who? You ain't manipulating. For some of you, that's, especially if you're a man, someone thinks you're an idiot. It's like they think that you don't know. The star, Aquarius, but you are the star of the show. You are the star. Aquarius season is going to be very expensive. It's going to be very expensive because somebody accepted a bribe. Someone is mad. Use the tension to manifest destiny. You have to use the tension to manifest destiny because someone's trying to prevent you from moving forward. Something at a grocery store and their intuition told them everything they need to know. Boom. Something about a show. It's a little show and tell and something about Chantel. Someone who is not a spiritual assassin but thinks that they're doing the work of God and they're not. At a grocery store. all white. They're trying to hurt an innocent person out of envy and then justifying their delusions. They do not question their own motives, but they should. You helped their spiritual awakening accelerate. In this case, no, you didn't, because they're stubborn and stuck. They could have stood up for you, but they did not. They could have stood up for you. What did we say earlier? But they did not. When it comes to taking pictures at an event that they were not supposed to take, there is an opportunity of a lifetime here for you. 10 people are involved in a situation. We have a strong man. This one's not a strong man. This one's in the reverse. This is not a strong man, but they pretend to be. You have to continue to mine. For some of you, something has to do with like data design, blockchains and stuff like that. The miner who contingency plan. The miner who continues to work will find a diamond. 10 to 11. You're going to take first place. Postponed. Filing for custody. Multiple rental vehicles. A sisterhood from your past or from your infancy, or infants and a sisterhood. An infant could be born to one of your sisters in a sisterhood. I did feel like that sisterhood was in the upright, so I just wanted to make sure. You are not forsaken, and God is protecting you from somebody who wants to come in and say they want to marry you. It is a fake proposition. Something about a Prop 49. Follow your intuition, because it's a fake proposition. Follow your intuition when somebody wants to come back and say they want to marry you. Follow your intuition. Something is not right with this person or this situation. Someone that's going to get out on parole. They're a state bird. I think somebody's going to get out. I got a download yesterday. Someone's going to get out on parole, but they're only going to get out for a little bit. They're going to go right back in because there's a pending situation for something bigger. They woke up to what you mean to them. It's in the reverse. They have not woken up to what you mean to them. Boom. All right, my lovies. Boom ba écoute. And something about Post Malone. Here we go with this Post Malone energy. That's all we've got for you. What say you? I say true. What say you? I see you, my lovies. That's all we got for you at this we got. Something about Wicca. Something about Pika. Something about Mandinka. That's all we've got for you. All of a sudden, you got cold, my lovies. That's all we've got for you. I'm pretty warm. I'm running really warm right now. But, holy cow. That's all we've got for you at this particular time, my lovies. It's like you're processing. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. 333 was on the clock. 01 31 11 3333. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. You're special and different. You're special and different in every way imaginable. Okay, my lovies. He loves me. It's special. Different. You're nervous though. Today's not a singing day. A little bit of nerves in the throat chakra. Annie. Okay. Annie. Your sister friend. And your spirit friends. And your sister friend. In love always. In love always. In love always. And forever, my lovies. Peace. Keep a nimble mind.